Hello, guys. Good evening. It's a Thursday evening, and our topic for tonight, because we're flooded with these questions, CFO. Ano nga ba ang CFO? So, we decided to invite someone who's been helping our kababayans here in Pinoy and NZ process their CFO. But then, guys, so tonight live is what you need to know about CFO registration, and maybe you don't know you need it, and for those who needs it, you gotta get it on time, or maybe you will get in trouble if you don't. So we want to solve that problem. Kasi as you know, guys, in Pinoy and NZ, we see all the problems, mga needs, wins, chica. So yes, so thank you
Mhm.
again. I want to say thank you to Sis Alma for being here tonight. And
Welcome.
bravery challenge dito, guys. Bravery challenge because she's nervous daw kanina. Pero I think she's okay. um, it's to serve our community.
Mm.
And yes, so we'll start with. So we will go through some questions, and if you're here right now, you might need CFO. For those who
Mhm.
registered, please to type your questions below, and we will answer it at the end of this live. But for now, we will go through specific questions. And yes, what you need to know about CFO registration. So hello, Sis Alma, how are you?
Hello. Hello. Magandang gabi. Thank you firstly, thank you very much, Christine and Ate Dana, and the Pinoy and NSED community and admins for allowing me to be here tonight. Maraming salamat. So, yeah, as of Christine have mentioned, talagang flooded, ang daming questions. So, we're here as MBS NSED's representative para po bawasan natin ng konting traffic sa Pinoy and NSED and hopefully ma-answer yung mga questions nyo. Yes. Mm.
Yes. And of course, meron kaming disclaimer, guys, no? Kasi no matter what we do, sometimes we are appreciated but also get bashed, which is funny. But it's okay.
Yeah.
We're here to serve you guys. Kaya we have a lot of things coming up. And yes, disclaimers is Alba. What do you think? Before that, I
Yes,
just want to say hello
disclaimer.
to. Yes, yes.
Go ahead.
Disclaimer muna.
Yes, disclaimer muna tayo. So, first, no bashing. And second, positive lang tayo. And we would like to clarify po that MVSN said is not connected in any way with any Philippine agencies po. Whether it's CFO, NBI, PSA, nothing po. Hindi po kami fixer. We are legally assisting Filipinos here in New Zealand and all parts of the world po legally. Means kung ano po yung process sa Philippine agency, fina-follow po namin yun. So yun po yung first na disclaimer natin. And again, we are here to help para po mabawasan ng konti yung mga, kasi nakikita ko po yun sa Pinoy Sin NSED and other Facebook communities din, mga questions about CFO. And hopefully, we'll put a stop or have to clarify some of these things para po maiwasan yung confusion more about this thing. So, yun po yung pag-uusapan natin today. Mm.
Yes. So again, good evening. It's 7:30 p.m. Dapat 8:30, guys, but I realize I have another webinar at 8:30. And I just want to say hello to my Ate Dane. She is here. She's one of our helping us with Pinoy and Ends in the back end of it, as you know. Okay, so let's get started. We already have a someone here watching us. So if you're watching this replay, please do say hello, comment below, or if you're here right now, just comment below where you are at the moment. Hopefully you're enjoying the holiday season, but here we are working. So that's all good for the
Mm-mm.
service. So let's start with, so the flow will be, I'm just gonna ask questions because she's the one who's good at this. Even me, I don't know a lot about the CFO, but that's a good thing here in our communities, and we can tap to the one who are doing it, who are like different topics. Meron talagang mas magaling, merong walang alam. So that's why we're doing this tonight, and we'll do more of this. So before that, baka nalilito kayo, what if CFO nga ba? And what is it? Why do we need it? And maybe you don't know that you
Yes.
need it. Okay,
Mm-mm.
go for
So
it.
CFO is Commission on Filipino Overseas po. And it's been established since I've done research and it's 1980 pa to ginawa. So this is a commission that's entitled to protect the Filipinos po. So, but why? Yung question natin na why, I'd leave it to the CFO to to do the research and everything. Kasi I think we're not in parang at liberty to parang say why it's been there. But technically, it's batas po sa Pilipinas na kailangan nating and mandatory po for all immigrants. Yun po yung what is CFO. So, yun po, kailangan po ang CFO po is a certificate or a sticker that needs to be presented to the Philippine immigration kapag po hinanap sa Pilipinas. Opo, yun po yung in general, yun po yung ating pag-uusapan.
So Commission on Filipinos overseas. Yeah,
Filipinos
I,
overseas,
I
yes.
think this is really meant to protect us Filipino who's
Mm, mm.
working abroad, living abroad, so that they know where we are from the Philippines, and kaya may mga requirements, and sometimes it is um, inconvenient, but it's necessary, right?
Yes,
So
that's
I want
right.
to highlight this because a lot of people, we want shortcut. There's no such thing as shortcut. It's like exercising. Ayaw mong tumaba. Sarap kumain, but
Mm,
you need to go through, like, if you want to stay, safe, sleep, healthy, then you need to exercise and do something. So
mm,
yun lang. I think
mm.
there's always a process in life, ang mga requirements. So ito. So
That's true.
sinong kailangan? Who needs CFO?
Yes. Ito yung biggest question sa lahat, I think. As lahat po ng dumating sa amin na question sa MVS, ito po yung pinaka very common. So, sino yung kailangan ng CFO? Ito po, ang mandate po ng CFO, Commission on Filipino Overseas, ay lahat po ng immigrants ay kailangan pong mag-register sa CFO. So, ano po yun? Sino po yung mga immigrants? So, ito po, nag-note po ako. Immigrants are a person who lives their own country in order to settle permanently in another. So, ibig sabihin, kung aalis po kayo ng Pilipinas at hindi naman sa hindi babalik, but you are gonna live to another country, considered po kayo as immigrant. So, kailangan niyo po mag-register. Now, the question na palagi po namin tinatanong is, nandito na kami sa New Zealand. So, we've been here for 10, 15, 20 years. So, dapat pa mag-register pa rin kami sa CFO? Ang sagot po doon, kung hindi pa rin po kayo nakakapag-register sa CFO, ang answer po doon is yes. Kailangan po niyong mag-register sa CFO. Ang anak ko is 12 years and below, considered as minor. Kailangan po bang mag-register sa CFO? And they're permanent residents of New Zealand. Ang sagot po, yes. Kailangan po nilang mag-register. The only thing with minors ay automatic exempted po sila to attend the seminar or PDOS kung tawagin nila. Yun po. Meron din po kaming kamag-anak, age or senior citizen, age 65. Kailangan pa rin po ba mag-register? Sagot po, yes, kailangan pa rin po. Pero 65 and above are also exempted to attend the webinar. Ganun po yon. Ano pa po yung mga sino pa po yung mga kailangan mag-register? If you are a fiancé, a partner of a foreign national, kailangan niyo po mag-register. This is a protection para po dun sa mga human trafficking na nangyayari sa around the world. So, yun po in a gist, yun po yung mga tao na kailangan mag-register.
Yan. So yeah, very
Mm.
clear, guys. And I think right now, yung mga parang, okay, I need CFO. Kailangan po bang CFO leaving
Mm.
Philippines? What is it right now? What's going on? Why we see a lot of these posts na parang,
Mm.
okay, I'm in the Philippines right now. I need CFO urgently.
Mm,
Yung mga
mm.
ganun. Marami
Kasi
kasi ngayon.
nagsarado yung borders, Tine. Remember, we've had almost 2 to 3 years of closure ng borders, not only New Zealand but other countries. So ngayon, we're really expecting a flurry of everyone going home to Philippines. And ngayon lang nila nare-realize na, oops, kailangan pala namin ng CFO. And napakaingay talaga. Kasi I think, sadly, and this is from, hindi lang to hearsay, there are clients of us na tumatawag sa amin middle of the night or sa afternoon, tumatawag sila, "Ma'am, hindi po kami nakasakay sa flight namin kasi pagdating po namin ng immigration, hinanapan po kami ng CFO. So, wala po kami maipakita, sadly, dahil hindi sila maka-go through sa immigration." So, I think from those kinds of circumstances, nagiging mas maingay, mas magiging kumbaga, yung issue, yung announcements talagang mas mabilis lumawak sa mga tao. So, kaya ngayon yung mga Filipinos na nasa Pinas na that they haven't done the CFO, sila yung mga kumo din sa amin, and then yung mga pauwi pa din, sila din yung mga kumo-contact sa amin. So ideally, kung meron kayong time, give it mga 2 to a month siguro. Give it time para ma-process niyo yung CFO niyo. Mm.
Yan, guys. So, highlight sa mga uuwi sa Pinas or
Mm.
maybe you're there and then that is so scary, right?
Mm.
That is like, imagine you're at the airport, you don't know you need it, and then suddenly you can't leave because you don't have it. And yun, nakakatakot yun. Can you imagine the cost of the inconvenience and everything? So
Mm.
guys, for those who are planning to go home or nasa Pinas na hindi alam pala na kailangan, can you, oh my gosh, parang naninervous tuloy ako thinking about it. So please, 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 if you're listening to this
Mm.
live video or watching this as a replay, process your CFO, and we will talk more about it. How you can get it? Can you DIY? Can you do it yourself or pay someone
Mm.
to? So, ayan. Next question is where to register, and I think should
Yes.
we say where? Yeah, start natin ng
Yeah.
where and
Yeah,
how.
where to register. Obviously, even if we are a company who assist Filipinos, we always encourage people to do it themselves, especially, and we understand that there are people who can do it, who are tech savvy enough to process their own CFO registration. At nandun din naman yung ibang side na medyo tight yung budget. So we do encourage you na kaya naman yung i-process yung sarili yung registration. So saan po pwede mag-register? So there are three locations or three ways to do that. One is the online registration. Ang tawag po nila dito is CFO, of course. Ang acronym po niyan ay for Online Filipino CFO Online Registration System. Yan po ay makikita nyo sa CFO website mismo. Ano po? Pangalawa, puwede rin po kayo mag-register in person sa CFO office sa Manila. But then please take note that our understanding is that hindi po kayo puwede mag-walk-in. So kailangan niyo pong magpa-book ng appointment online. Ano po? Tapos another, and personally, this third one is an option, but personally lang po, I don't recommend this kasi marami na rin pong medyo complications. Kasi itong third na 'to is available po ang CFO office or officer sa NAIA Terminal 1. Again, it's NAIA Terminal 1, but then ang how do you call this? You have to call them first before going there. So yun po yung tatlo, ulitin ko po, online registration, CFO office, at saka po sa NAIA Terminal 1. So, yung
Yeah.
dalawa, yung online, you just do it online. And then, second one sa CFO office, you need an appointment to do that, no walk-ins. And then, NAIA Terminal 1, you have to call them prior to your visit. And obviously, yung fourth po, at gusto rin namin encourage kayo is sa MVS NSED po, kung gusto nyo ng assistance at medyo may budget ng onte, then we're happy to assist din po. Mm.
Yan. So, yan, yes. You can do it yourself again,
Mm.
DIY, or pay for
Yes.
someone to help you with the convenience and avoid the mistakes. Because I think, how many CFO you process every month? Many.
Every month, madami. On a daily basis kapag abot kami ng mga 50 to 100.
Wow. Wow. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So,
Madami.
how to register? So,
Yes.
how to register?
Eto na, how to register, yun nga po. So if you're planning to do it on your own, we're encouraging you to do it and we're supporting you po. So medyo madami lang pong steps, pero in general, first off is you will have to have your own online registration. So magki-create po kayo ng account online sa CFO website. Pangalawa po is you submit documents to your CFO officer who's assigned to you via email. Third one is you attend the webinar kapag kailangan po. Ano po? Number 4, CFO online registration. Ito na po yung part na mag-fill up kayo ng sobrang dami, saan kayo nanggaling, anong visa nyo, date of birth, and blah blah. Ang pa-fifth po is finalizing the delivery location of your CFO stickers sa Pilipinas address po. Ang sixth ay pag-receive ng CFO temporary certificate online. At yung pong pang-pito ay yung pong pag-receive ng CFO sticker sa inyo pong Pilipinas na address. So again, that's creating an online account, documents to your officer. Sunod is attending webinar, CFO online registration, delivery, temporary certificate, at saka po yung sticker. Yun po, medyo
Yan.
mahaba. Kaya you could imagine sometimes hindi po siya gano'n kadali, pero definitely kaya niyo pong gawin. Mm.
Yes, yes. Wow. So that medyo maraming steps, guys. But of course, especially if you are in New Zealand, you've traveled,
Mm,
you got a job here, you went through the immigration.
mm,
Think about that. It's like the same thing. So it's just one requirement for you to be able to go home, come back without any problems at the airport or airport dramas,
mm.
and legally, be
Yes.
comply. Yes, again,
Mm,
legally to legally. It's not something
true.
you just made it up.
Mm,
So yeah, it's good to be law abiding citizen. So
mm.
it's just a question. The requirements, is it hard? Marami
Yes,
ba? Yeah,
marami,
just a
oo.
quick one because
Bukod sa mga personal information na kailangan, so typically your name, your address, date of birth, ang pinaka importante is yung mga information about your visa, visa number, when was it issued.
oh,
Kailangan din yung sponsor, kailangan alam niyo kung sponsored kayo or hindi, kasi yung iba nalilito diyan. And also details of your relatives sa Pilipinas na hindi aalis sa relatives sa Pilipinas na hindi niyo isasama pa New Zealand kasi sila po yung tatanggap ng sticker niyo kapag nakaalis na kayo. So, yun. When it comes
so
to documents
straightforward.
naman, very important. Yeah, very important is your passport, your visa, um, at saka po 'pag sa mga bata kailangan ng PSA birth certificate at saka po IDs ng mga parents. Very important din po at, kailangan din nating ipakita yung mga IDs natin sa Pilipinas at saka po ID sa New Zealand. Kung meron man
Mm.
pong hihingin ang inyong officer bukod doon sa mga nasabi ko, then it's gonna be a special thing. Depende po kasi sa case officer. Mm,
Yan. So, medyo marami ding requirements, guys. So,
mm,
ayan.
mm,
So, ito yung question ko, of course. You ask yourself this, as you've heard, no? Requirements, where to go, how to do it, step by step. And the
mm,
question for me here, and this is coming from me as well, I want to clarify this to all our Pinoys and NZ members na possibly kailangan ito later. The question is DIY or pay someone to help you, the pros and cons. But I want to share personally kasi in 2017, 2020, I went home to the Philippines. And honestly, it takes so much time to like do some paperwork, business registration. Um, Sobra talaga if you don't get someone to help you. So, this is the question you ask yourself. Kung kailangan nyo DIY or do it yourself or pay someone to help you and the pros and cons. And of course, I'm
mm,
interviewing our one of our pins, gold number, MBS,
mm.
NZ documents, who's helping a lot of our kababayans. I've heard so many good reviews to them.
Oh, thank
And ito
you.
yung parang, okay, what do you do? So ano yung sinasabi mo? Of
Mm,
course, you will say, get some help, but this is not something na subjective lang, no? Kasi if you
oo,
value your time, you don't want to stress, then ako personally, I will just pay someone to
mm,
help me. But
oo.
if
And
you
ano
are
kapag
willing,
yeah,
yeah, go.
yeah,
If you're willing to
mm. Kasi
go through all of this, magaling ka, then that's good. You can do it yourself.
exactly, oo. And, palagi namin sinasabi and honestly even if it's ayun, one of my thing 'no, I know that this sounds like a business thing and a promotion for us, but technically talagang ano siya, it's a brainchild of mine to help more Filipinos. I know there's a cost that's associated with it kasi obviously yung team namin kailangan din bayadan per hour. But then we would just to give you a story na there are clients of sa amin talaga na alam mo yun talagang makikiusap, tatawag na, "Ma'am tulungan niyo po kami kasi talagang hindi ko alam papaano o nakailang beses na kami mag-register talagang unsuccessful." So, wala siyang budget and all.
Mm.
Sino ba naman kami to say no, 'di ba? So, yun yung mga things na hindi lang nakikita ng mga clients 'no. But then, yeah, we're here to help and we're here to help po. And I'm saying that most of the clients that we have are, yun nga, nasabi ni Christine, some of them are busy, na ayaw nang gawin 'tong mga ganitong bagay. Some of them don't have any relatives sa Pilipinas na or meron silang kamag-anak pero matatanda na hindi safe sa kanila mag-travel or meron diyan na gusto pa nilang yung one day lang, kahit one day, gusto nilang i-spend pa sa family nila. So, why would I need to do that, 'di ba? So, yun yung mga clients namin. And obviously, nandun din yung mga clients na hindi rin tech savvy. And as I've mentioned, daming mga kailangan gawin, fill upan and all that stuff. So, hindi siya easy. So, for others. So, yun yung mga clients namin. And before we proceed, Christino, I've got other reminders lang kasi I've listed some of the things na hopefully will help other kababayans as well. No? Just to clarify, magkaiba po yung sticker, CFO sticker, sa temporary certificate. Oo. But, in saying that, kapag nag-online register po kayo, bibigyan po tayo ng temporary certificate. And that can be printed and that can be used sa Philippine immigration po. There's no expiration. Nakalagay po yan mismo sa CFO website na wala siyang, you can use that permanently. Kasi po, ang mandate po ang announcement po ng CFO is yung sticker itself na ipapadala sa Pilipinas address nyo, that will take 6 to 8 months po. So, ang worry ng iba is parang, "Ha, aabot ba 'yan sa alis namin?" So, 'wag po kayong mag-alala. As long as you've got the temporary certificate, you can have that printed, and I stress on that, you can have that printed and you show it to the Philippine immigration. Okay po 'yun. Wala pong
Yeah.
problema. So, 'yun po yung
So as soon
pagkakaiba.
as you register, that's available.
Yes,
You
it
go
should
through the
be
process.
available. Mm. True.
Yeah. So that's
And,
very good.
uulitin ko po yung airport, yung sa NAIA Terminal 1, you need to call first. Ang dami na po naming nakuhang, feedback about that na, "Oh, nandodoon pero I don't wanna go through that." But yeah, you have to call first. And again, sa office nila Manila, you can go there but it's by appointment. Ano po?
By appointment.
Yeah, these are the 3 things for CFO kung gusto niyo silang kontakin. Ang email po nila is info@cfo.gov.ph. Ang website po nila is www.cfo.gov.ph. Yung tech support po nila is, of course, techsupport@cfo.gov.ph. So, yun po yung mga three. And I have to give them, talagang taas kamay po ako sa tatlo po ito, sa tech support nila, mabilis po talaga silang sumagot. So, of all the Philippine agencies na nakausap ko at nakadeal ko, yung tech support ng CFO number one. 5-star po yan para sa akin. Another one that we want to clarify, and yeah, not to clarify is that ang CFO certificates po, CFO registration is almost free. Hindi po kami nagsisinungaling. This is an honest and saying, and it's in my heart. It's almost free and it's also available in the website. Makikita nyo rin po yan sa mga announcements ng Philippine Embassy. It's almost free with minimal cost lang po sa gastos ng CFO sa pagpapadala ng sticker nyo sa Philippine address nyo and may documentary stamp and all that stuff. But then, kung tatanungin nyo po kami, yung fee po na binibigay namin sa inyo as our hassle-free services is the time that we've used to register you and to answer
Research.
feedback and all that stuff. So, yun po yun. Clarify ko lang po na CFO certificates are almost free. Yun po yun. Mm-mm.
Yan. So, guess to answer the question, you can answer this question, guys, sa'yo, no? Sa
Mm-mm.
DIY, you pray someone to help you. And
Mm-mm.
of course, guys, in our group, we there's a lot of free stuff here, helping people, even immigration, consultancy, and all that, who don't want it to be free. But then we want to highlight that time is really valuable, and in New Zealand, we get paid per hour here. So
Mm-mm.
if you're expecting someone to help you, especially as a business, then be prepared to pay for it. It's a called convenience fee. And
Mm-mm.
that's what I want to highlight. Businesses are there to serve. And
Mm-mm.
also, it's like a job, like, you work for something and then you get
Mm-mm.
paid for it. So I hope our community here wanna really encourage people to support our businesses, but that's an exchange of value where
Mm-mm.
you get your service, you pay for it. So like
Mm-mm.
going to the mall, you don't just grab something there for free, right? So yun,
That's right.
that's
Um,
Mm-mm.
Christine, we also have a question here from Saira Pedetan Ablos. Paano daw kung wala pang NZID? Can you
Kapag
still
wala
get the
pong
CFO?
NSED ID, that's a good question. Kasi po, kinakailangan po ng CFO officer yung NSED ID para po mapatunayan na nandito na kayo sa New Zealand or galing na kayo dito sa New Zealand. So kung wala pong New Zealand ID, wala po kayong driver's license, ang pwede po natin ipakita sa kanila is yung New Zealand entry stamp. It doesn't have to be your first stamp. ng pagpasok, but then any stamp po na as proof na nanggaling na kayo dito. And another question, follow-up question would be, papaano po kung yung stamp is nasa old passport? Yes, puwede rin po 'yun. Basta ipapakita po natin yung, info page ng old passport at saka yung pong entry stamp, okey po 'yun. Mm.
Yeah, it's very helpful talaga 'to, especially sa mga, wala pa talagang alam about this. This is what we
Mm,
really want here in our community, is to
mm,
like, shortcut people kasi marami talagang mga hindi pa alam yung process, and yung mga,
mm,
you've already been through that, you know what could possibly go wrong, and that's why I really, really encourage, to avail services, especially sa mga businesses who are already doing it for many years. Um, it will shortcut yourself, your
mm,
mistake, give you convenience. Ang rami-raming pros than
mm.
cons. Of course, you have to pay again, and that's it.
Yeah. Meron pang follow-up question
Ah,
actually.
may follow-up
Paano po
question,
daw,
okey.
oo, well, we'll be visiting po sa PH in April. PR po ang visa and have been living here in NZ since 2018. I think
Mhm.
na-answer mo nito kanina, need ko pa rin ba ng CFO? Yes, di ba? Kasi
Yes.
2018 pa siya here
Ah,
sa New
so
Zealand.
we'll be visiting page in April, PR po, yes, kailangan po ng CFO, definitely. It's a big yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Pagbalik.
yes.
Tapos kung walang
Mm.
stamp sa passport, from Maggie May Paho.
Oo, I've encountered that question previously, and that will be yeah, that will depend on the CFO officer na. Kapagka nagbigay sila ng list na, "Oh, kailangan niyo ipadala 'to, ito," and then wala yung mga documents na yun, puwede naman natin silang o puwede niyo naman silang kausapin and say na, "Ito, wala kaming ganito, so ano pa ba yung puwede?" Pero so far, yun yung alam ko na mga hinihingi nila, oo.
Mm. So we'll
Yeah,
add it in the comment box kung ano mga requirements, and sa
mm.
mga nanonood ng
Sige.
replay, check the comment in
Yep,
this live video. And I think we have 3 minutes to go before we end this. So
mm.
again, thank you, Sis Alma and
Welcome,
Ate Dane. Thank you
welcome.
so much. But before that, guys, aside from CFO, of course, MVS and the documents also have different services that you may need, and they are hassle free if you want hassle free, pero gusto mo maghirap, mag DIY ka. No, no, honestly, it's just really something that is easier, and why not choose it? Like, you
Mm,
calculate how much time will I you know how much time I will put here. Like, example, I need to renew something, or CFO, calculate mo yon, magkano, how much are you paid per hour if you go to work.
mm.
So
And
that's
how
kind
much
of like
and
investing.
the good calculation there is, I always tell this to my husband 'no, sabi ko, 'pag nakikisuyo ka sa mga relative mo sa Pinas, if and when they can ano, nandiyan yung pakisuyo mo bukod sa pamasahe may merienda fee and meron
Yes, yung friend ko, that's so
oo,
funny you mentioned that, kasi yung friend ko parang 5,000 yata yung extra na para
oo,
pang
'di
para
ba
makisuyo.
pakisuyo fee,
At
oo,
utang na loob
exactly.
ka pa.
Yeah, true.
So
So
yeah,
yes,
just
for
see.
MVSN said, just to give you a bit of a background, we've been here since 2018, and I'm really proud as to kung saan po kami nagmula at kung nasaan na kami ngayon. And we won't be here without the Filipino community here in New Zealand. And in saying that, maraming salamat sa Pinoy's in NSED kasi without kasi kayo yung biggest na parang pwede kaming put ng ads and just to be in the market and out there. So maraming salamat po. Sa services po ng MVSN said, we have NBI clearances, both renewal and new applications. Marami rin po kami natutulungan sa mga ganyang bagay at saka po sa PSA birth, marriage and Senomar. At yung nga pong bago naming service is yung CFO registration assistance. Yon. Marami pa pong nagtatanong sa amin ng mga ibang maraming Philippine documents. And in saying that, we're trying our best po para maayos at mai-provide din namin yung mga services na yan like yung PRC, renewal, OEC, LTO renewal, driver's license renewal at marami pang iba. But then hindi po namin yan i-out hangga't hindi kami sure na legal yung way at process na dadaanan natin at yung mga certificates na ibibigay namin sa inyo ay original at legitimate. So yun po yung thing na makakasigurado kayo sa MVS and said. But we'll get in touch with us. Make sure you follow and like our Facebook page. You can contact us via email, applications@mvsnz.co.nz. Meron din po kaming website, www.mvsdocuments.com, and pwede rin po kayo mag-DM sa Facebook page ng MVSNZ. Yes, maraming salamat po.
Yan. So, yeah. So, last question, but don't answer it. Just contact them, please, guys, because we don't have enough time to. We're
Yes.
just there. These are specific questions, but you can always
Mm-mm.
contact MBSNZ
Mm-mm.
for more information and the details. Kasi di ba iba-iba yung charge depending on the service that you need. And
Mm-mm.
of course,
And
this
Mel,
year we
sorry.
will have.
Yes, sorry. I-add ko na lang din na ito marami ding question sa amin 'to. So kung meron kayong yung services namin is not only restricted to New Zealand, puwede rin po kaming mag-assist sa as now ang services po namin is in Singapore, Australia, Canada, I can't remember all. Yeah, so and even US, kahit saan po, bukod sa Filipinos na nasa sa Pilipinas. So kung meron kayong relative na tingin niyo kakailanganin yung services namin, please do refer us. Maraming salamat. Yes.
Yeah, that's good to hear. That's very
Mm.
good. And of course, guys, thank you for sharing as well. Like in Pinoy's and NZ, we will be adding more content. Again, Pinoy's and NZ is now over 10 years of
Wow.
um 10 years our group. Thank you so much sa mga tumulong. Of course, it's a great place to be, to have bayanihan, but at the same time, we
Mm.
have businesses and our businesses MVS and Z, they are supporting our group as well. So it's like a give and take, like they're getting clients there and also giving back to our community so we can maintain our group. So there's more things coming up, and hopefully nakita namin mga questions like CFO registration, which is a hot topic right now. We'll try to do a live video for 30 minutes, and we will be this will be available in pinoys.co.nz website. So maraming ganap, guys. So mga nag-ask how much are they, how much you have to pay them to process, please do contact them. I think sis just look at this comment box here and contact them. So yung mga nag-inquire naman, nag-tag. So
Mm.
thank you so much
Yes.
and have a good
Thank you.
evening, everyone. Thank you so much and good night. God bless you all. Balik na sa work soon.
Thank you.
So that's good,
Thanks. Bye po,
guys.
Ate
So
Dana. Bye, Christine. Bye, everyone.